Hi everyone, it's Rachael Smith with Remax up in Big Bear. Today I'm going to walk you through this big fixer-upper right up above the village. Come check it out. Okay, it's kind of windy today, so bear with me. But we're going to be looking at this one that just hit the market, 731 Cameron. And let me cross the road really quick and then I'll kind of turn around and show you where we're at. This is the back parking lot for the village right here. So you can enter into like a Mangela's, takes you right to Village Drive. This is the back of the Village Mall right here. The Carl's Jr., old Carl's Jr., or no, some other taco place right there. We've got Pine Knot right down here. So you can see you are in an excellent location. Stats on this one, going to be a 2-bedroom, 2-bath. We have a lot line approximately to here because there's a yellow rope out there. I don't know if you can see it, but those property lines are already marked. So this one, we don't really know what the stats are. So it's roughly 1,000 square foot is what is estimated in the MLS. They do have this one listed for $244,000, $244,900. Gonna be a little bit of a mess inside, but a stellar deal that I'm sure is not going to go for $244,900. I think it'll go above and beyond that because I already hear of people that are out here looking at it. So check out all of this parking. I mean, you can get easily 10 to 12 cars here. It looks like somebody just used to work out here, dilly-dally, things like that. And this is going to be this property line. Do not cut the crowd control line. It is for the protection of my property and our senior neighbors. So sounds like it's for the senior center back there, but this is kind of running along our property line. Tree that goes up through the deck. This is obviously like, I mean, it's concrete, so it's somewhat of like a retaining wall, but needs definitely a lot of cleanup work. And so this is going to be laid out to be like 2 units because you look at this and you just think this has to be bigger than 1,000 square foot. But there's 2 different units to it. Driveway needs a little bit of love to it. Lots of rocks and stuff, but your neighbor over here, like $1 million property next door. So we've got this deck out here that has this little gas fire pit area. You can see the lake from here. You'll see it better once we go up a little bit more. But I just want to kind of walk outside for stop and waste. And it's going to go all the way back to that concrete wall back there too. Kind of like a stucco on the outside. And then that's like interior beadboard. So I think you could just guess that that needs to come down. And then we've got this nice iron gate that gives you to come in here as if it's a garage. Kind of like a garage workshop area. Definitely more like workshop. Can't tell yet if I see any kind of like well, there's some electrical right there. You could almost get like a lift in here if you wanted to. This is very high ceilings. You got a door here, no stairs to it. I'll kind of show you that here in a second. Looks like they put that beadboard up there in those openings as well. And you can start to see that it's buckling too, is what interior beadboard would do when it's on the exterior. So coming up, we've got these metal grates. And it looks like, you know, they have glass here, which is probably what was over there. And when we go in, so there's 2 different units again, and then there's like a shed back here that's kind of Interesting. So this unit has a little bit of gas smell, so we're going to be kind of quick in that one. We're going to go into this other kind of more main livable unit right here. But first I'm going to take you into this room. And mind you, I just want to kind of note, this is concrete. This is all concrete up here. Concrete seems like it's in great shape. And then you go into this room. I don't know what the plan for this house was at one point in time. We board on the inside, dual pane sliders. This, there's no like, I mean, there's plumbing, obviously, because you got a spa in here. You got deck to go to nowhere. Definitely have like flies and stuff. It has a hot tub. I cannot tell if it works, obviously. Looks like we are connected over here. Huge. I don't even know how they got this in here. Like, had to have been built inside of here type thing. I'm kind of afraid to open it, but for you all, I will. No water, no sitting water, but that's like a 15-person hot tub. Then we've got this closet off to the left here. And so this room, just kind of interesting. It's got like, like a Palm Springsy vibe, just having like, you know, a common area and the stucco and stuff like that. So let's go take a look. Okay, so here we are at the entry. And mind you, this place is kind of just like somebody walked out of it. So that is part of the reason for the price. It does need a complete overhaul. Just kind of like a mudroom area here. These are like a peel and stick tile, each individual piece. Definitely needs flooring all throughout the house. Washer dryer off to the right, and the water heater, not dual strapped in here. Definitely looks like the original one. So that needs a little live. Drywall is in good shape. Color is kind of like a minty green. Does not appear like anything's ever really been cleaned in a long time. Okay, so I'm just going to do a quick pan, and then I'm going to step into the kitchen and kind of show you that and then explain a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to continue around now that you've had the 360 view. So coming into the kitchen, we've got laminate hardwood floors, not laid correctly. Each plank is laid next to each other, not staggered. Therefore, they are buckling, as you can tell. We've got Formica countertops. I mean, you need a whole new kitchen. Fridge, I am not opening that. I'm not even gonna touch. I think it's cast iron, it looks like. I mean, this place could be pretty fantastic if it was updated, just because the location alone is so prime. The one thing I wanted to note is the 2 bedrooms, they do not have like ceilings to them. It's kind of just like open loft sleeping area. So we'll go out here if I can. I don't think I can. Okay, I'm not going. So you do have a deck that is going to continue this way a little bit, and also this way, pop out, built around the tree. You do have lake views from here, right about there. And then this is all of the village right here. Lake views that way too. So living room and dining room are all kind of in here together. Vaulted ceilings. We do have central heating. We have 2 sets of glass sliding doors out here too. It just looks like, you know, people just slept out here, as well as the bathroom. Mirrored walls. And you've got a fireplace over here. Nutcrackers. That one's cool. Look at that. He's got 3 little nutcracker people with him. A little office area with like a makeshift wall. Pretty cool. And then we're gonna go over here so we go bedroom, bathroom, bedroom. I want to say this was probably all just open because I don't think they would have been built like this. And this just kind of looks like handmade, sort of. So here's bedroom number 1 coming in. We do have 2 closets in here, but you can see, you know, you've got the opening up top. So by having that opening up top, you would be able to hear the people next door snoring. Closets are pretty deep too. Lots of storage in here. And then the bathroom, this one, the light doesn't work in here. Needs a new vanity. I don't even know if you could get that marble clean. A dresser that's kind of like, it's not built in, it's just like a dresser that was in here. Toilet. And here's like a good look at the roof down below. Looks like it probably needs a roof too. This is probably one of the most grossest showers I've seen in a while, but could easily be replaced. And then we're gonna come in to bedroom number 2. Oh, gun. Yikes. Pretty decent sized bedrooms. You could easily get like a queen size bed in here, possibly a king. If you were the buyer on this home, this is the most beautiful dresser I think I've ever seen. That is really, really cool. Definitely try and salvage that as well as that jacket. Okay, so now we're going to depart from this area and go into the next one before we explore the outdoor elements. And so location, obviously walking to the village. Then you can also do to the lake, probably about a mile, I would say. Grocery stores, maybe about 5-minute drive. And the National Forest right around the corner. So this is the one that smells like gas, so I'm going to be pretty quick in here. I don't know what that is, but maybe it's like a rodent thing. I do see a rather large hole right there that's probably a rodent. We got bedroom. This probably flips down to a bed. You're going to want to gut this whole thing though. Fireplace. A sitting area. Carpet's in terrible shape. We've got carpet in the kitchen. Formica countertops. Door to the backyard. Floors feel a bit like wavy, we'll call it. Closet. The bathroom. That shower's in a little bit better condition than the other one. And then who knows what's going on back there. So this one, complete overhaul needed. But this is gonna probably be like the bedroom right here. But yeah, there's definitely an issue going on right there. Whew, man, that's strong. So then next we're gonna let's go this way. And it just kind of goes to a little shed area. And you can kind of hear like it's not complete concrete right here, but kind of hollow sounding. Then we're gonna go this way. And I do want to point out kind of like the concrete is shifty, I'll call it. Like it's not flat at all. And you got that tree that's probably creating a lot of this. Shed back here. Little trailer back here, but I'm afraid to peek inside. I'm not going to. And then there's the back of the property. So there you have it. Cameron, 244.9. One of the best fixer-uppers I've seen hit the market in a long time, and definitely like priced to sell too. So let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know if you want to take a look. Bye.